Hi guys, walk on. It's a girl Kim Carr here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here and you like my content, please consider subscribing. Today I wanted to show you guys how I do my brows. So first, I always start off by combing the hairs in the direction that they grow. I find that it is easier for me to manipulate the product once I do that. Then for beginners and for ease of access, I normally use a pencil because I always have something like that laying around. The first thing you want to do is outline the bottom part of your eyebrows, and then you outline the top part of your eyebrows. So I'm going to do that to the next eyebrow and then I'll come back. Always try to do this with a sharp pencil. That's the way you can get precision when doing your brows. Next thing that I do is I fill in my eyebrows with the pencil. I don't OD and go overboard because I like my brows to look a bit natural, and I don't take the pencil up to the tip, to the front of the eyebrow there, because I like a ombre effect. So what I do is, without filling in the front of the eyebrows, I fill in the majority of it. The next thing that you'll see me doing is taking a spoolie. I like to use a spoolie to distribute the product throughout my eyebrow in order for it to have an even tone and to look a little bit more natural. After that, I take my angled brush with some concealer. Right now, I'm using LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Fawn. So if you're my complexion, that would be a good highlight for your brows. And I use the angled brush to trace and clean up underneath the brows in order for it to have a clean look. And this concealer will also act as a natural highlight underneath the brows. So just take your time and use the angled brush to assist you in getting that perfect line. I also use the brush to drag down the excess product because we don't want it to be building up underneath the eyebrow. And then take your fingers and rub the product into your skin in order to blend it seamlessly and just give you a highlighted eyebrow bone effect. And you're gonna see me do this to the other eyebrow. The next thing you want to do is get either some concealer or a foundation that is in your shade. and we're going to use that to clean up the top of the eyebrows. Using the same angled brush, just clean it off and use it to get that perfect line on top of the brows. But it's not gonna look harsh because you use the concealer or foundation that matches your exact shade. And remember, your fingers are your friend, so you're gonna use your fingers to evenly distribute and blend out the product, and you will see me doing that to the next eyebrow. What I like to do at times, I like to take the angled brush with a little smidgen of concealer and use it to draw hair-like strokes at the very front of my eyebrow to give it a very natural ombre effect. Next, you get your lash, your clear mascara to set the brows, and then you're on your way. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys learned something from it. This is particularly for my friends and family and strangers who always see me and ask me how I do my eyebrows. I'm glad I have a reference video for you. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.